Yeah.
Okay, so usually starts out with all the stuff up here is relevant. This is stuff for the last when I was making calls for the last offer. But I call them like, hey, is this name? They're like, yeah. I'm like, hey, this is Jay with All Done Consulting. And depending on what they have on their lead, I'm like, I saw you had inquired about Uber or Airbnb, or if they don't have anything, I'm just like, just wanted to see if you still were in the market for investment opportunities. And that usually works, surprisingly. They're like, yeah, yeah, I've gotten a few yes. So I'm like, okay, cool, so what do you have a second? Because usually I take a minute to explain this. So I wanted to make sure that they're good so that they don't try to cut me off and then be rude. So like, yeah, I got a second. So if I get that, I tell them, so what we do is we create a firm. I basically say this. We've created a firm to show business buyers how to purchase absentee remote-based businesses. We've been a broker for 12 different companies doing e-commerce, rideshare, real estate. When I say real estate, I usually say Airbnb because that's what resonates with them. And I'm like, we just showed our clients and investors different places to put their money to create a passive income. So like, the introduction to the company. And then I say, what we decided to do is instead of being a business broker, we're connecting all of our investors, create a pool of capital, then we leverage that capital with our revenue. That way we can all have remote businesses started for them, and then we guarantee the returns and cash flow for our investors. Does that make sense? And typically they say, yeah, that makes sense. They usually don't have any questions after that. And then, and then after that, I'm like, okay, cool. So do you have a Facebook? And that's when the conversation goes great. And usually when the conversation doesn't go great, it's not because they have objections. It's just because they're not in the market,
Yeah.
or they don't let me talk. They're just like, I gotta go, you know. But yeah, but
They're
let me explain it to them. Typically, they're like, yeah, I got it. And I'm like, cool, yeah,
just like you just got to generate the lead and email them and follow up with what it is.
exactly. I just send them the email,
Yeah.
and I put them in I send them the Facebook link. Only two people have joined the Facebook link thus far, but
Yeah.
hey, they joined the Facebook link though. That was a so it works for sure. And I got two people that agreed to meetings. One of
Yeah.
them is just straight up interested. So yeah, this right
That's
here,
William. William.
yeah, William, yeah,
Yeah. I've spoken to that guy for like 30, 40 minutes, like more than once. So I'm pretty sure we can close him. Because like
yeah.
he very like extensively about Airbnb, like he lives in Buffalo or some shit.
hmm
So I could. Do you know how much money he has?
I don't, to be
I
honest.
remember him only having like he was trying to only invest 10K.
Yeah,
So, but we'll see. I'll close him on something. Keep going. Like, just go through your script because I feel like this is it's probably better for Jared you to start using Jabali's script than mine. I mean, because I have mine, but like it might be easy. It might be easier to use what he's using and
and
tweak
yeah,
it for yourself.
and I'll be honest, I still don't really like understand it fully. So I usually just try
Yeah,
to push them to email or Facebook group after I give them the does that make sense, and they say yes.
yeah,
And,
yeah. And then
but there's one. Okay, so Tracy Smith, the questions that he asked me is, so after I sent him the information, where I get tripped up is when I send them the information and then I call them again, like, hey, did you look at the information? And they're like, yeah, tell me more about it. I'm just like, oh. So, but I don't
yeah,
want to just try and push them away. So I do try to talk to them a little bit before I try to push them to the meeting. But
yeah, yeah. I just need to
they're
give you a
like,
little bit more context on like what we're doing and all that.
I need a tiny bit more to be able to
On
answer
the
that
follow up.
question.
Got
And
it, got it, got it. And then yeah. Okay, and then scroll down a little bit. So you're talking about how Angie came met me. She's about to give me 100K, and she like leveraged that into the group, and like we have.
yeah, if they actually let me get all the way down, all the way through this, they're usually pretty
Well,
interested.
speaking of which, let me edit this contract for her right now. She's like, I need to get it.
Yeah, and this is literally that's it. That's all I do, and it usually works. Like if I get into a flow and I'm just calling, uh,
Right. So now you just need more context on the close. So,
yeah,
um,
yeah,
what
disregard the stuff
what do
up.
you what do you think of that so far, Jared? And then like I'll try to add to what we have.
Sure. So it sounds like initially we're just kind of appointment setting till we get a strong understanding of what we're doing, and then we'll be closing on our own. Is that
Yeah, always. I mean, honestly, and with this man is like I remember how I did like the incentive structure where it was like you get paid more to close or set the appointment, honestly, I'm just pay you guys 5K like for a fucking deal. Like,
Okay.
just fucking push them across. Like straight up, because the margins are there. And then honestly, like I could start off at 5K. And then once you guys make like, and then like every deal you close, I'm putting 5K in the marketing. You're getting 5K commission, 5K in the marketing. And then, you know what I mean? So once the marketing's there, then you could get guys under you and you can get them working at like a lower commission for appointment setting. You know what I mean? So I'm just like starting you guys at 5. Basically try to close the ones that you can close yourself. If you need me, then get them on, let's push them to me. You know,
Got it.
And necessarily you don't even need to be on the call. That might help us close it for higher, but like once I want to just get it where we're just like, it's not even like combative, like we're not even competing and shit. Like you guys are here early, like there's gonna be enough money and leads and stuff. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, and I usually don't even say like biz buy sell or try to say a website because that's usually an excuse for them to say I don't recall that. So I'm just like, are you still in the market from the jump?
All right, yeah, that's cool. Hey man, I just know that's cool. So let me do anything that you want to add, Jared, before I go into like what I've added to help you guys? Or any thoughts, questions on like what we're doing, da da da.
I think I have a pretty sound understanding what's going on. Basically, raising capital so that we can scale out this company that does done for you businesses. But first, you want to scale, get investment so that you can build out a training funnel. Once the training funnel is going and we got hella sales reps, then we'll start connecting them with done for you businesses. But initially, we're kind of in startup mode. Not startup mode, but on a new venture startup mode from all the success. Yeah.
So basically, guys, that was the plan, and that's why it's been incomplete. Because like that's the one thing that like if I had what I had now, like because basically like we don't have like the whole idea is like raise money and then we'll like find the vendors. So then I realized like yesterday is like because I've already been working on it, but we need to just like we need to lead with we are creating a fundraising app. And because like we're also like not getting all the Facebook clients. So basically what I want us to do is like we're raising money for this app that is gonna like transparently collect the data of our buyers, and that's gonna make the vendors like come running to us because we have a proven buyer. So let me go and like that's like the actual product that they're investing into. So you're being like an early stage investor into this consulting firm. You're also gonna be an investor in like the software, like and like that can kind of click in their head where it's like we're offering software as a service. The ADC, it's an ADC SaaS. So let me share my screen, Jabali, because this will I think help you guys on the follow-up call because then you can have like a strong like second call and then push them to me. And I'm gonna keep adding to everything, obviously. So basically, like this is right. We start off where I'm like the broker pitch, and then I was like, then I switched to the fundraiser. I like to sell everything by just telling stories. I just like honestly tell people like this is where I was at, and this is why I was doing what I was doing. And then I realized it wasn't working based upon the market feedback, and I added this, and I added that, and I added that. Like that's how I tell everything. That's kind of how I get people to invest.
I dig it. Story sell.
Storytelling, something like just telling the actual like, all right, so like I was doing the broker shit, the Uber thing wasn't working. Then JP gave me the Bitcoin thing. I got 6 people to invest into that, and then I realized I raised 130K of money that I can't touch, and that's not going to solve my bills. Like I literally tell them that story. I'm like, this isn't working. Like I'm selling everything, but I'm still not. I can't touch this money. Like I need to touch the money. That's when I created the fundraising thing, and I was like, imagine if I was just getting 25K a pop, and I could just use that to invest into marketing, like with the way that we know how. Like that's crazy. Like ROI. But then the issue, so then I got 10 people to invest, like my warm leads. But then the issue is like, what are we actually selling? Like that's what your guy Emmanuel was saying. He was like, what are we selling? It's too early. I don't know the projections. You're basically creating a pyramid scheme where you're using one investor's money to get another investor's money. Like, what are we selling? So even though like I have vendors that we can do business with, like I'm I'm not like presenting them right out in the open, because I want to actually vet them like legally with like an actual process now. So in the meantime, the service that we can offer, which is invaluable to any of these people, is the ADC Automation Networking app. So you got to think of it as like, people pay to get into networks, right? People pay to like join like conferences, people pay to go to seminars, people pay to be connected to people. What we're doing is we're like connecting the people with buyers that want exactly what they want, and that the presence of that protects their investment, because it creates accountability from us and it creates accountability to the vendors. So what I want to do is like they pay 25 to join, and then they like create a profile. We're like, what's your name? What's your like, what city are you in? What business are you? Like, what's your website? What are you interested in? Like, what types of things do you want to invest into? What type of people do you want to meet? If there is like a specific person that I could deliver to you that would help you grow your business, who would that be? Right? Because like a lot of them are rich in a specific area. So one guy could be like, oh, I'm a real estate agent. If you could introduce me to a bird dog who could find me houses in Alabama, I could spend like 30 minutes with him coaching him on how he could send me money, stuff like that. And then we like gather this data and then we like aggregate it. And then also the bottlenecks that I'm experiencing with like when I was doing the fund model is like communicating with the people who already invested. So people will be like, what's going on with the fund? Not everyone has a Facebook. I'm emailing them. I'm like, I'm sending them video updates. With the app, I can literally just like message 15 of them like directly, because that's how many people we have in right now. So anytime I had an update, I could just be like, boop, like this is what we have, like just push the notification to them immediately. So like I said, just having that structure of like having who they are, what they want to do, what type of people they want to meet, having that transparency, having that ability where I could communicate with them. I want to basically make like our own social feed, just like we have in the Facebook, but for the paid members. And then the Facebook is like a free lead magnet. So like I can go live in the app, and then like if they weren't available, I can send the recorded video directly to their inbox and they can watch it later. Like all these just different ways to like interact with the investor. And like with that process and with that transparency, we'd be able to go to like any e-com vendor and be like, dude, give me 25K for a funnel. Like we've got 50 buyers right here. Like they're right here. Like this is the number of people that are interested in e-com. Like we're gonna send money. Like, do you want to get these clients, or should we send it to someone else who's gonna pay for them? You know what I mean? Like we're literally putting like the cows like in the stable. Be like, who wants to buy hamburgers? Like we have fucking 100 cows like in the stable, basically. Like, so just to recap, so I want to make the social feed just like we have in Facebook, but it's going to be private. It's going to be like only for paid members. We're going to have their data. We're going to actually like help. We want to actually consult them. Like we want to coach them on their businesses. We want to introduce them to people. We want to give them the automation business that they're actually interested in. That's how we go find the vendor. We communicate them in real time, and then also like easy connect, basically being able to like quickly share references with other investors. Like the one thing is like if all my investors knew all the investors that I knew, they wouldn't be afraid to give me 25K. Like it's that simple. Like if my one guy Henry knew my guy Peyton, who knew my guy Marshall, and I knew my guy Robinson, and like you add them all up, and then you add Shane, you add them all up, that's like 17 million and five people. And I'm asking them for like 100K. And this is my plan on how I can grow all of you guys' businesses and I can make you more successful. Like that's the whole point of the community. And I want to be able to make it where, like I said, we can share references like instantly, or like set up group chats with investors that want to ask questions about the company and stuff like that. So that's like the service that I want to offer. Then also I can upload the training directly to the app. For consultants, we can upload training for the companies that the clients have, like to help their websites, their marketing. And then we also can add job postings. So it's like for them, who do you want to hire? Like what type of talent are you looking for? We can go find that talent. And then finally, once we have all this set up, we have the social media, we have the way to communicate with them, we have the training, the job post, we can essentially just create special offers, countdown clocks. So like once we fulfill on these investors, we have like 500 investors on the app, then I could come in and like get a vendor, like say like some 20 million business flipper, and he can like be like, Ryan, raise 2 million through this app, and I'm going to give a special deal to double all your investors' money in like 6 months. And then we could send the thing to the app and be like, the next 20 investors that get in on this deal, like this is the terms. And it's like transparently every time the deal closes, they can see like the number going down. And like the scarcity is like there. And we could just boom, raise money for shit. And then like once we show that like functionality, like I said, we'll be able to go to any big investor and be like, dude, give us money for this functionality. Like you give us $500,000, we can give you 3 million like in 6 months because you've got proven rates of return that we can invest into. So before I go further, that's like the service that we want to offer is like this platform. And like, I think we could get people to pay 25K for this.
Cool. So,
give me your criticisms and your, like any of your thoughts.
Sure. So, for the 25K now, they're getting access to kind of the network, potential funnel building, different offers, potential employees, things like that. Is there a return on their investment now?
Yeah, they're also going to get the same thing that I was pitching. But the thing is, I wasn't legally allowed to raise money through a fund because I'm not a financial manager. However, I can raise money through software. I can charge whatever the fuck I want for you to be my friend.
Got it.
I can charge you 20 million to sit in the room with me. Doesn't mean you're going to pay me that.
Sweet. So, and
that makes sense.
I had an idea. Yeah. Instead of saying they get like 100% back in 6 months, we could start with like a lower number, like 20, 30, and then they're like, that's not enough. Then let them talk up. But I mean, up to you. But
I'm down for that. I do want to make the videos succinct.
Fair enough. That's why I bring it up.
I'm like, we definitely can play with that. Like, honestly, like I want to make that's like the offer till September 1st, and then it's off the table.
Sweet.
Like something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Be like, look, we're offering to do this because we do believe we could double your money. And the contract does says is if I can't double your money, I'm just going to give you a refund.
Yeah.
So, like I said, like basically the whole idea is like, we're like, look, we're creating this thing where we're going to have to be on the hook to fucking deliver something to you. Like straight up, like we're creating the standardized way to invest into online businesses. Like that's fucking worth money. Like the concept of that, like we're going to raise money through this shit. Like I'm not worried about doubling like 30 people's money at like 300K. Like I'm really not, because like I genuinely believe I could get like a software investor that's done an 8-figure exit, and he could be like, "Fuck, I could flip this easily." He's gonna be like, "Bro, I could put money into this. I can raise money for whatever the fuck I want." But we just need to find one 8-figure person that'd be like has successfully made like 10 to 30 million and like knows if he spends 2 million, that's gonna make money. And then we just present him with the software with these paid investors in the fucking thing.
Bro, contact Taylor Welch. You know what that is?
Who's that?
He is have you heard of the company Traffic and Funnels?
No.
So he's basically like he does this. He does consulting, and he's done 8 figures multiple times. And he's actually the reason why I got into doing sales. Like I bought like my course from him and stuff. And hey man, I feel like he would understand this for sure.
Dude, it's literally, we get this app up and we close one 8-figure deal with either like someone who's made 8 figures in marketing, in real estate, in business flipping, in technology, in cryptocurrency, in anything, dude. Who's just sitting on money, who's like, all right, I made 20 million. Like, how do I make my next like 30 million without me doing a bunch of work?
Mm-hmm.
I could hire ADC Consulting to raise money and then like I said, once they see like how easily I can interact with my investors, like I could just do a voice note and send a message to 25 investors. You'd be like, hey guys, I'm da 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 da. Like do a quick, like, hey, I'm here at the gold mines with my bankers. Like, I just wanted to show you guys what's going on. And then boop, just send that to paid investors. Like, bro, like people are gonna be like, I want that. I want to be able to talk to my people like that.
Right.
So like I said, so basically we're pitching the same thing, 25. We're gonna source the business for them as well, because the reason why I'm saying that is because like I genuinely believe we get 25 50 paid investors, we can go to the vendor and like charge like top dollar, because it's like not only like we have the paid investors here, but give me 100K to build a funnel where I could boom, like send you more clients for your Walmart business. Like this is guaranteed to make you millions of dollars. Give me 100K.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, so that's why I'm willing to offer like these businesses. I'm willing to offer the return. I believe I can flip it with or without the JP deals and stuff. Jared, by the way, I did meet with him yesterday, and he invited me to like, going to Hawaii with him for 2 weeks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like I'm being there with the CFO, everything. So yeah, that's basically so let me see. There's an inbound right now. Let me see if she answers. But that's basically what I wanted to hammer home. Other than that, is like, here is like, when we're talking to people, like basically we're not trying to run the automation companies out of business. We just want them to come through us first. Like that's what you need to explain to them. We're gonna be like, there's no logical reason for you to go buy that Walmart search from that company, because they're not offering any of these things that we're offering to protect you and your investment. Like
Cool.
we're like, we have case studies. Like I already went over the case studies on another slide deck. Like I said, let's see if you guys need, but you already know, Jared, like what we did for Steve, what I did for Alan, what I did for the English guys. Like we're sure our company raises money. We have proof. I got plenty of people that can get on the phone with you. One of our clients converted, they spoke to some of our 3 like recent investors. They spoke to the references and they're moving forward. So the references work. I got actual people that can get on the fucking phone with other than me. The references work. I've got bank statements. I've got a Facebook group. I'm giving you weekly reports. We fucking posted like a company meeting with like step-by-step. This is what we're doing. This is where the money's going. This is how it's going to benefit you, right? We're going to have an app where you have like this data, like, right? We're putting a money back guarantee on contract. We're giving you a training program. If you have a business that needs help growing, we're happy to hear how we can help you, because we're going to have an agency. If you want to work for our company, schedule a meeting with Arvel and we'll figure out how you can work for the company. If you need someone that we need to introduce you to, we'll do that as well. And we can also put up job postings for your business. Like these are all things that I know for a fact I could deliver on without like anyone else's help. Like I can do what I do and train other people to deliver on the service. And then like everyone else is just, lifestyle photos and a sales pitch. They're not committing to delivering a service. They're just selling you a fucking dream. I'm tired of selling dreams. So yeah, let me call this lady and you guys can, if she answers, and hear a live one.
Cool.
Otherwise, yeah, I might shoot a video to go over this, like a webinar. And let me see if she answers. That's the worst, is when they like schedule themselves and they don't even answer. Chantal. We got to get the social media funnel up, like hopefully next Wednesday. Hello, Chantal. Hey, how are you? This is Ryan. I'm calling because I saw you scheduled an appointment with us at All Done Consulting. I see it on my calendar right now. If now's not a good time for you, that's fine. I'm having a meeting with some of my consultants. I just wanted to see if you're available.
Okay. Could you speak real quick?
Sure.
Yes, I can better understand what it is you guys provide.
Okay. Okay, and then so how did you find us? I saw you came straight to the website. Facebook. How did you find me on Facebook?
Beg your pardon?
I said, how did you find me on Facebook? You know? Okay. Well, what have you been looking for exactly? What is it that you do?
Okay, so I own a digital marketing agency. back end functionalities for some customers. This
Hmm.
weekend, I considered just shift gears and just focus on providing web development, social media management, and email marketing to professionals. So I have a background in real estate, and I had started off
Sorry. No, I'm sorry. Keep going.
yeah, so I started off catering.
I got to get this lady to invest into leads for us.
And figured, let me just get back into that world because right now it's like I'm scrambling and looking for clients, and it wasn't like that before. So I just want a system in place. So the same system that I'm creating for everyone else, I need someone else to help me with mine and kind of make it automated, where I'm just getting calls, and everyone's already pre-screened, and it's just a matter of
She needs a funnel.
locking them in and having them pay for the premium price. Now, I hit 25K months already, but that was through business coaching. But I want to do more.
We can get this lady.
Busy work. So the busy work being the social media management and the web development and the email marketing. So that's where I'm at.
Awesome. And then what are the type of leads that you normally generate? Like, is it like real estate investor leads?
Yeah, so the wholesalers, I haven't actually reached out to anyone large like Keller and Williams, anyone like that. It's only been wholesalers and the fix and flipper kind of guys.
Yeah, just individuals looking to make some money.
Yeah, because they with them that's guaranteed. They have to spend something on marketing, so they make set aside like $5,000-$6,000. So, and then for each deal, minimum they'll get maybe like 20,000 a deal. But if they're pulling that in 5-6 times a month, then they definitely have a budget. So, yeah, so that's what I want to do. I just want to just redo the website and have it more niche down, because I feel like right now we're just all over the place, and I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be in the business. I want to, operate it. I just want to see how everything goes. I want to have someone do the onboarding, and then once they're on, then I speak to them.
Got it. Awesome. So it sounds like, and then what do you normally charge for that? What do you want to charge for that? What is your premium price?
Anywhere between 5 and 6 a client, 1,000. I feel like I can go higher for 10,000. If I'm dealing with someone who's really making money.
Yeah.
So if it's like we're a local firm and the principal is pretty overwhelmed, and half the time the principal is the one that's handling all the marketing, and they're following, I don't know, brownstones for like 1.2 or whatever. They have a nice budget. So that would be ideal. If I could get clients at 10, maybe between 5 to 10K a month, that would be great.
Got it. And then how do you normally find your investor leads or your wholesalers? Like just Facebook, like lead gen, social media?
Yep, and referrals.
Got it. How much does it cost to acquire a lead?
No, honestly, I only did like one ad. I didn't get anyone from ads. I was getting everyone from another wholesaler. So I have someone that just needed like a landing page, and based off that landing page, then we're starting to call from that. But I never did like any ads. I never had myself out there. So.
Got it. Okay, so what's the ideal situation like? So you when you found my ad, what did you see that, what were you like hoping for? Was it to help grow your consulting agency? Or were you looking for a business also to buy?
No, is that something that is an opportunity?
Yeah, so basically I create a consulting firm where I just like to help people with whatever it is that they're looking for. I appreciate you sharing everything that you've given me. I think I know how I can help. Basically, what we've done is we created a firm where we generate and close business buyer leads for the automation niche. Are you familiar with that space?
You can break down to me.
Yeah, so the automation niche is just like the concept of hiring a team to open, operate, and manage a business on behalf of the client. So like similar to like buying a franchise, but it's like virtual and it's not as like, it's not as expensive and there's not as much like legal process in terms of like purchasing a restaurant. Like this is like you could set up a website, you hire a team to set up a website, sell some products, you split the profit, the investor makes money, the company makes money. Does that make sense? And like we've done these businesses anywhere, like at first we were doing 7,000, now our average business is 20,000. And the past 2 years, our website has converted 80 investors, about 2 million in sales. So like we've got like for like 12 different companies. So like my model is I don't even charge, like most of the times I haven't even charged my companies. I like go in, I write the copy, I write the VSL, I write the sales letter, I write the pitch deck, I write the emails, the contract, I generate the lead, I talk to the clients, I figure out exactly what it is that they need to feel comfortable to move forward. I fix the funnel, and then I train people to do what I'm doing. And we've gone into companies. I've got like 4 case studies where we've gone in and made 300,000 in less than 100 days. Like someone came and gave us 10K, and then we gave him 387 in 120 days. One company gave us 5K, we gave him 300 and like 13 clients in 100 days. So we have definitely have a proven process on like writing the font, creating the copy, like generating the lead, closing the lead. And yeah, like we're always looking to expand. Like for someone like you, we could help grow your business, and then we can also like coach you on how you can use your skill set to like grow our business, which would make an additional income for you.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, because I really want to have this. It's simple. I mean, I did it. So backstory why this even exists, because I was an executive assistant for C-suite entertainment executives. So shifting gears with COVID and everything, I was just like, I don't want to go back to the office. So why not just do what I've been doing for everyone at a salary, and I meet my salary already virtually for everyone. So I figured with the 3 offers that I provide, it should be attracting individuals consistently.
Yeah. And just to clarify, the 3 offers are marketing for wholesalers, web development,
the social media management. So I can include doing the copies for them, doing like a 30-day build out, making the captions, hashtag research, and then the other would be the email marketing.
Okay, web development, social media management, email marketing.
Yeah.
Got it. And then your thing is you don't want to do business development anymore. You don't want to talk to uninterested prospects.
I mean, I don't mind it. I just don't want to speak to anyone that's not going to pay 5,000.
Yeah, you want. So if I'm saying is like if we could. So like I said, my funnel has averaged a deal a week at like average 20,000 or more for more than 2 years. So if we could like replicate that for you in your business, as well as basically you could hire us, and then I would show you how you could generate leads for our site. And then anytime you generate a lead for us, we'd also pay you 10% on our deals, which are minimum like 25,000. That's how we've helped a lot of marketing companies grow. Is like they just send the lead to my site, me or one of my consultants close them at 25,000, 50,000, 100,000, and we pay you 10% of whatever we make. So there's like two ways we can make you money. Is like, one, you pay us to set up a funnel. We're going to start sending you clients at whatever price that you ask. We'll make the VSL, the letter, everything, like I said. And then two, I'll coach you on exactly how we're building our network. Essentially what we're doing is, because like, remember I told you I've been a broker for 12 different companies. I had 80 people invest 2 million in sales. About a month ago, I realized that I was doing myself and my clients a disservice because I was just selling them on business opportunities that may or may not succeed. And I wasn't in control of those opportunities because I was outsourcing them. So I realized, and then what would happen is I would outsource the work and I would produce incredible results. Like I said, I would turn 10K to 387 in 120 days, but then we'd have to shut the funnel down because the company couldn't deliver. And I realized that I would never be able to reach my goals if I always had to rely on other people to, like, I'd have to stop my sales and marketing because of someone else. So I had to create a service for myself that I could deliver on. So a month ago, I realized, why not just connect all of my investors so they could see like why I offer money back guarantees, because the reason why I offer money back guarantees is because I'm confident in my network and my abilities to raise money to, if a company fails, that I just refund them. And that's what I have been doing. But then I was like, why don't I just connect all my investors, funnel them all to an investment group, to a Facebook group, post my successful calls daily, post my wire transfers, and we could like build a community that's like bigger than what we were doing. So that's what I started doing about a month ago, had 10 people commit, raised about, I've had like 150,000 hit the count so far. And then there's another 100 hitting next week and another 90 from another person. So we'll be over like 210 by the next 2 weeks. And obviously I'm hiring more people, so the overhead's a little bit higher. But now instead of me, like, remember when I was the broker, I was giving away 80% because I was a sales guy. And now we're keeping all of the money. So 210 is coming to us, and we could use that to scale massively and like build a funnel for you and hire people and stuff. So that's kind of where we're at. So like we were working with that, but then it kind of slowed down. And then I'm going over with my consultants right now. I came up with a new idea to make it 100% concrete. And what the investors are buying into is like actually a service, a SaaS. We're going to be creating an app where because like not all of my investors have a Facebook. And then also I'm dealing with investors like asking me about like updates and like me having to micromanage and communicate with them. So we're going to create a centralized app where all the investors are in one place. They're basically paying 25K to join this network. We are going to connect them with it. We're going to basically put all the business buyers in one place, which it puts accountability on us and also puts accountability on any we hire to deliver. And then we're going to offer them consulting services. So for example, like a lot of my clients are business owners, right? And then so the pitch is they're coming in because they want an absentee business. They want to just have something that makes them money. So my thing is like, hey, instead of me just sending that money to this company, to one of these 12 people who may or may not fail, give me the money. I'm going to put you in a room together. We're going to, when we have this app and I have like 25, 50, 150 buyers who put the money up, who are ready to have this business. And then I go to the client and I'm like, which one of you guys are going to deliver to these clients? Then I'll give my investors like 4 months from now, we'll have options on companies to choose from that are fully vetted and like on the hook to deliver. So they'll be able to choose what they want. And then we'll also, like I said, be able to consult them. We'll be like, hey, while you're waiting for this automated business to get started for you, what do you do? Oh, you have a trucking company? Cool, let's fix your website. Oh, like what type of person do you want us to introduce you to? Oh, you're a wholesaler in Alabama. I'll introduce you to some bird dogs and we'll get you started there. So like it's an all-in-one, like I said, networking service where we are still the broker, but we're protecting everyone through transparency. And the software element will allow us to, like, once we have that interaction with all the clients, we'll be able to go to a larger company and just show how we can raise money and then just ask them for a higher multiple to raise money for them in their projects. And that's the plan, is like just to create like a fundraising software. So like you could generate leads for that. Like I said, like our 25K offer, anytime we close someone, you get 10%. So we'll be able to create your residual income through us. And then, like I said, I could start automating your sales funnel.
Okay, so now with the sales funnel, so I've only done one for a client. I'm not that confident in terms of like doing copies, so I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do it. But I do know that it is, it's vital. Now, for us, how would that look like though? Like, would it, because it's really providing the service, it's not a product. How would it look? Would it look like how your funnel is?
Well, we could present it. I mean, we'd present it the same way we present any of our other vendors. We'd use your proven results. We'd set up a funnel. We'd tell them what the offer is, and we'd sign them up. And once it's really dialed in, you wouldn't even have to talk to them. The closer would sign them up, get them to pay. They give the money to us, and then we'd send the money that we take our commission, and then we'd send the money to you, and then you do the job. That's why it's called All Done Consulting.
All right, and then in terms of what I'm paying you, what is that looking like?
What were you hoping to pay for this?
No, don't give me that.
No, okay. Yeah, well, the ad is the minimum for the ADC automation fund is currently 25,000.
Okay. Okay. All right. But if we don't have 25,000, just give out willy-nilly.
Understood. I wouldn't expect you to just give me 25,000 over the after one phone call, but I would expect you to give me 25,000 after I send you all the verifiable evidence that I can make you hundreds of thousands of dollars for that 25K. So what I'm going to do following up on this call is I'm going to send you my 8 case studies showing how I've done 30 to 100x returns on spend for my clients. I'm going to send you, do you have a Facebook?
I do.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to text you. You can join my Facebook group now. You can see all the successful calls that I've been posting. You can see all the investors. You can scroll down. You can see how one lady drove from San Diego to Scottsdale, took a picture with me, and she was like, if anyone wants to know why I'm giving this guy 100K pulling it out of my house and adding another $600 a month bill to my bill when I'm about to get married for 75K, give me a number. Give me a call. Here's my number. Like, she posted that in the group. And there's like 80 people there. And then I can give you like 12 other people on the phone that would be like, Ryan Morgan, I want to be on his team. He's going faster than where I'm going. Like, people give me the money because they can see my plan is faster than their plan. And I have proof that I'm executing on it. So I can also send you a 37-page report on the entire, like I said, the first half is my case studies, writing out exactly what I did. I even give you examples of the websites, the videos, the brochures that converted and made the money for my case studies. And then the second half of the 37-page report is what we're going to do with the money. And then there's going to be another presentation explaining exactly what we're doing with the app. So like I said, I also send you all my bank statements of every transaction that's coming through. No, but seriously, like, this is why I get people to invest, because I send you my bank statements and I'm like, you can see 20K, 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 25, 25, 25.
Well, Ryan, no, like, I believe you.
Okay.
And my thing is, I mean, we're still fresh, and I just want to make.
Do your due diligence on me, and like I said, like, take your time. I'll send you the information, and then what I would want to do next is just do a video call, take you through the process so you can see why it works. Does that sound fair?
That sounds good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like I said, like, literally the sooner that you let me help you, the sooner, like, you're an example of someone you would be invited to the company meetings, because we'd be able to start outsourcing work to you because you're a web developer, and like, you could start doing social media marketing for us as well. So like, you're investing into our company, but we literally would just turn around and start giving the money back to you. And then like I said, I'm going to coach you, and I'm also going to build your business. And I'll put all that on contract, and I'll get you on the phone with as many people as you need to talk to feel comfortable about it.
Ryan, but I don't have 25.
How much do you have?
Don't do that either.
That's how I do. Like, the minimum, the lowest someone has invested has been 15. Can you do 15?
15,000.
Yes.
Can I do 15,000?
Yes.
No, I can't do 15,000.
How much have you been making? You said you've been doing 20K a month.
Yeah, but that's not this month. I'm not doing great this month.
Yeah, and that's why you need my service.
Right.
Like, you need my service. Like, I can put it on paper. Can you do what can you do? Like, what were you hoping to do? Because my ad did say 25,000. Because I do great every month. Last month I deposited $341,000 into my account, and I set up 2 separate websites. So like if I was actually doing sales the whole time, I probably did $500,000 or more. And right now I'm training two of my guys, and that's why we're gonna do like 600-700 by September. So how can I help?
All right, send me over everything.
Because like if you really don't have the money, like you need to see what you can do. If you don't have it right away, what we would do is we would have to put on hold working on your business. We'd put any money you invest into our business, because our money is going to make money faster. Like I can spend, I can show you exactly, like, look, I spent 3,000 on these leads and I got like 100 of these leads, and we're pitching them at 25K. We get one person to invest, we turn $3,000 to 25. Like your example of one of those leads, like that I paid, like actually I paid 3 at first, and I did another 5 because I'm bringing more people. So it's like 8K. So if you pay at 25, that means I 3x money in like 2 weeks. So like whatever like nervousness you have, like I said, I'm gonna send you all the info. You're more, I'm gonna send, I recorded a company meeting and posted into the Facebook group. It's an hour and 12 minutes long. I recommend you watch that, because you're more than welcome to be on the next meeting, because you could be a web developer contractor that we send money work to. We don't pay 5,000 right now per project. Right now our starting project is 2,500, and we want to see how you do. But like I said, like we would be able to just turn around and just be like, here's 2,500, let's see your work. Like seriously, like I could even put that on contract. I'll be like, look, we'll hire you for something, and if you're good, then we'll like hire you again.
Okay.
But you need to go look in your piggy bank and let me know what you can do.
Okay.
Chantal, and tell me, where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
You're from Brooklyn? Awesome. That's where you are currently?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that's where I was born, but I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona. So I'm gonna send you the Facebook link via text. I'm gonna email you 2 things, and then when would be a good time we could follow up for a video call?
Let's follow up for Friday. Let's do Friday.
Friday. What time?
Yeah. Friday, we can do 1 p.m. Eastern time.
1 p.m. Eastern. And what I'm going to do for you in the meantime, 1 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to send you a bunch of my successful calls. You're going to get free sales coaching and training this week just for clicking on the site. So I'm going to send you a bunch of content that's going to help you become a better closer, so you're more comfortable to make this decision.
Okay, Ryan.
All right. Is there any reason why you wouldn't be available at 1 p.m. Eastern on Friday?
No, not right now. I'm waiting for a lead to get back to me. But that's the only thing.
Got it.
I'm thinking here.
Well, let us get back to you. You shouldn't have to do with the leads. You do the work. You do the fulfillment. We got sales guys who want to close for you. Sounds good? All right, Chantal, I'm going to send you the info right now. I'm really looking forward to connecting further at 1 o'clock Eastern on Friday. I will send you a Zoom link so we could talk. You can see my smiling face and see all the evidence that you need to move forward. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you.
My name is Ryan Morgan. Yeah, our company's alldone.consulting.com. Have a great day. Bye.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like I said, that's like an inbound that came in through the franchise site. Obviously, like I kind of like oversold it to that lady, but I really wanted to just like wrap that one in and like show you, because like, dude, I'm giving you guys the inbounds. I'm not talking to any of the inbounds anymore. I'm gonna only call old leads and cold calls. So I just wanted to give you guys a temperature of like who these people are. It's like a lot different than the Airbnb, like the Shopify leads, Jared, because they're kind of like, because they're clicking on an ad and then they see it's a consulting ad. So like we actually can like problem solve and strategize and customize the deal. So I want you guys to have the freedom to do that. Like it's not like, for her, I didn't offer her the 2 extra money. I don't have to. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to 2 extra fucking money. Like we can just literally set her up with a funnel. Like that wouldn't be hard for us. And then like what I'd mainly do is immediately use her money for lead gen, show her how we created the ROI, and then figure out how to get her to generate leads in a different way. Give her money to do it. And now she's got another business. Like, we helped her, and like we fucking, you know what I mean? We made money. Now we have a new lead source and a web developer to help our emails and shit. You see this new offer, bro? It's completely different. Like,
No,
like, we just need to get on the phone and generate conversations, bro. Every call I have is like 25 minutes. Like, if they're like, if I get past the like 2 to 3 minutes, the long conversations. That's why I need you guys' help.
I like that. So
Yeah, let's go over the call. Shoot, I gotta take a piss, so I'm about to turn off the video. But you know,
yeah, I just want to know. So the leads that are coming in, the inbound leads. So that lady called you for consulting, or did she call you to purchase a business? What was her initial reason?
she came on my new ad. You need to see the new ad. The new ad is like, I'm pitching the done for you fundraising service.
Okay.
So she can just see it, and she's like, oh, she resonated copywriting closing. Like, that's what she wanted.
Okay.
She's
So
like, I want a closer. Like, that's, you heard her. That was the first thing that she said. She's like, I don't want to fucking close, dude. Like, I had one lead. She wasn't looking for a business. She was like looking to raise money for her nonprofit. It's a completely different types of leads that are clicking on this ad, bro, than what you're used to, but they're still like buyers.
okay, so I'm gonna just say you clicked on our ad, all done consulting. What can we do for you? Because I don't want to hit them with you clicked on it for this, and if that's not it, they're like, no, I didn't click on that, and then they put their wall up and say, go away. Feel me?
It's probably pissing.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Do you feel me though, Jared?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. One thing I learned from like Grant Cardone is like, I never actually announce what company I'm with. They should assume, right? Because well, especially on the cold side, I guess inbound's a little different. I didn't do too much inbound, but when I would call them after interest, I'd say, hey, this is Griffin. The reason for the call is you said you're interested in campaign fundraising, where we help our clients 20x their money within 1 year. Do you have time to talk? Something like that.
That's like realistic, dude. Yeah.
Really good. I'm gonna put that down.
So yeah, I never use my first name. I never say the name of the company. I just say the reason for the call, and then I drop the bomb, the hook, something that like they can't resist, like a fish on a lure, man. Like 20x in 1 year. Did he say that right? And I'll just stick with him all day. So yeah.
So
then
click on the campaign fundraising ad.
Yeah. What I've been saying on the inbounds is like, hey, I just saw that you clicked on the automation consulting firm. But like, say campaign fundraising sounds good too.
What's actually on the ad?
Give me a sec. Let me see. Yeah, you see this one, she came like directly to the site. I didn't even see where she came from. Like for the lead. But the one where the most of the leads are coming in is from this guy.
dude, yo, we need a GoFundMe, bro.
Dude, that's basically what we're making. We're making our own GoFundMe.
Yeah, we could use GoFundMe to make our GoFundMe.
We can, but we still have to generate leads to there's a thing like
Yeah.
hold on. Like our platform is the GoFundMe. How do I see what the ad is? So this is literally all it is. It's just like some simple copy where it's like, are you tired of reinvesting in opportunities only to end in failure, searching for a predictable way to grow your company? The perfect solution. You've handed the keys to making money online. ADC Automation Fund. I need to change this to ADC Automation Network, obviously. Basically just explaining. It just like tells what the business is, like my actual plan. Like it's just like on the website copy.
Mm.
And it's just has some of my videos on it. It's 25K. And it just says, All Done Consulting, are you looking to multiply your income without spending time, purchase predictable profit investments with All Done Consulting? We build a pipeline, hand you a proven model, you sit back, collect the checks, it's all done.
Okay, so we saw you. Okay, got it. Completely got it. That was perfect.
Yeah. But like they're coming in like, and they're seeing the Airbnbs and stuff because they're like going on the website and stuff too. So it's like, but I'm just showing like, this is where the leads are coming in like 4 hours ago. Like you guys, boom. So you guys are calling those from now on. Can you stop recording?
Yes.